Psychological Cybernetics. Through Maxwell Maltz's success mechanism, you'll be able to consider your automatic creative mechanism because the inner self-driving car, your conscious mind, is the operator that starts the work by starting the car and which sets a transparent goal by entering the destination. The car itself is your nous that accepts your target, destination, and obtain you to the destination without much effort on your part. You can't see how the self-driving car works, even as you can't see how your subconscious works, but you want to trust that it'll get you where you wish to travel because the famous designers have used a mechanism. Their automatic credit for achieving great goals. Robert Darwin, after months of trying to prepare his book and failing to prevent consciously brooding about his problem and introducing his goal to the subconscious days later, struck with a flash of my intuition and therefore the concept he needed to finish The Origin of Species came to him. Roen said, "I can remember the spot on the way while I used to be in my carriage. I visited my joy. The answer happened to me for your credit mechanism to figure for you because it did with Darwin. You want to trust it. You want to imagine a clearer picture of what you wish to form, a wish, a robust force for realizing that image. Start working toward your goal. Then trust that your creative mechanism will find some way if you discover it difficult to abandoning, and trust your automatic creative mechanism to succeed in your goal without you having to investigate every step along the way. Your self-image doesn't align along with your goal, and, in other words, a component of you doesn't think you need to achieve your goal." Author Maxwell Maltz was a surgeon and saw that it dictates a patient's self-image the way to act after my master. If someone encompasses a deformity in their face and Maltz corrects it, which makes the person objectively beautiful, and sometimes fails, an individual sees any difference in their appearance because they still maintain the idea that they were ugly. And Maltz discovered an analogous phenomenon when people around him began to attain big goals like achieving a giant sales goal or improving one's grades to enter the next college. If the person's self-image wasn't sufficient for the goal that they were aiming for, in their depths, doubted their ability to attain this goal, which doubt interferes with their creative mechanism to attain a good, inspiring goal that brings you happiness and fulfillment. You want to upgrade your self-image until you're feeling you need to achieve this goal. The foremost effective thanks to upgrade your self-image is to perform the subsequent daily exercise. I started doing this exercise while paying attention to a 5-minute song daily. After lunch I close my eyes and complete the following 3 steps. Step 1. Do the subsequent relaxation routine as described within the book. Within the eye of your mind, see yourself lying on a bed within the sort of an image of your legs. They're going to appear as if they're manufactured from concrete. Take a look at these very heavy concrete legs sink plenty within the mattress from their enormous weight. And now you picture your arms and hands as fabricated from concrete, and it's very heavy and sinks in bed, and repeat this with the neck of the arms and each other part of your body. Now, why is that this step so important for your mind to just accept? Steps 2 and 3. You would like to release tension from your body. If you have seen a hypnotist functioning on stage, you'll notice that it starts. Hypnotists offer to show off the lights and obtain people on stage to gradually calm their bodies. Their goal is to place participants' minds in an exceedingly more suggestible state to simply accept their instructions, because tension within the body may be a signal to the system to reject incoming information. But after you release the stress, you become more open and need to believe information from the people around you and from your mind. Step 2. Choose one thing you're scuffling with him. Then, imagine tomorrow you come to life and see that the conflict is over and you achieved a result that exceeded your expectations. I'm undecided how it happened, but it now happened. Make this mental experience as vivid as possible by noting the limited details. If you're struggling to begin a business, imagine that you just are sitting in your future office. See the color of the office you made, the model of your laptop, and also the clothes you're wearing, and so imagine you're staring at your display screen and you observe your monthly sales analysis. Imagine exactly what the graph sounds like, and so look during a corner of the screen your total sales for the last month, 50,225. The more detail you'll make the experiment, the more your mind thinks it's real. Now the third step. Think during a series of small successes that I achieved recently, and this includes any intention you said and met. Like this morning, I set the intention to induce out of bed and that I did. It's the intention to brush your teeth and that I did. Maxwell says that the extent of the massive successes doesn't matter. All that matters is that memory results in experience positive. You're feeling happiness and happiness within you now. Once you build the ceiling of success, you pump this sense into the self within the image of the goal that you just envisioned. Within the second step after you associate the sensation of self throwing in an experience that you just imagined, you're adapting to your nervous system's belief that you just are capable of this experience. You're actually upgrading yourself and seeing yourself because the reasonably one who feels comfortable during this new high-achieving environment. Co-author Matt Fury used an analogous approach during a group of school shooters in an exceedingly facility baseball training. They were fighting to shoot faster than 90 miles per hour. After 18 months of persuading shooters to work out themselves throw 90 miles per hour and put a way of success there on picture with the amount of players who could throw 90 miles per hour gold from 18 to 98. So why work? This method is well done. Self-image is created through experience, and your system cannot distinguish what you've got already tried. The temperature of that hand drops when the hypnotists are told their finger is red. Hot poker will pout, and a few will produce a blister on the skin days later. If you are doing Imagine Image, upgrade your 3-step autonomy for a minimum of 5 minutes on a daily basis for the following 21 days. You'll start to work out a shift in your confidence. You'll feel that success is inevitable, so you'll run off of your own way and let your creative mechanism do what it's designed for aside from the goal you give thereto. So act behind the scenes to get the most effective path to achieving this goal and introducing new signs and solutions along the way. That has been the first message I gathered from Psychiatry Science by Maxwell Maltz. This can be a classic self-help method which will fundamentally change the way you're thinking about goals. If you prefer the video, please share it. Many thanks for watching.